Hello everyone, it is just Weather here, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at who could see the coldest November. But before we get into this, if you do like weather related content, and you are new here, consider subscribing, and make sure to hit that like right down below. Anyways, let's get right into this forecast. So here we are, we're looking at the Climate Prediction Center for the next 6 to 10 day outlook. And these dark purples, this is where you can see very frigid temperatures, and this is about 80% below normal, which is very frigid temperatures this month. Definitely you should bring out those jackets. Not really winter coats yet. You could see snow in November. Just yeah. And then these about lighter purples, these are where you can see very frigid temperatures as well. And then these blues, you might not notice it that much, but you can still see pretty frigid temperatures. And this is a huge blob of below normal temperatures, which is pretty surprising in the month of November. And then we can see very above normal temperatures in the California and in the western part of the US. And the pink colors, those are where you can see the most above average temperatures, and then it kind of fades off on the outskirts of those above average temperatures. So wildfires are a threat right now, so definitely keep an eye on the news and see if you do live near these wildfires. Keep an eye on the news and make sure that you don't need to evacuate. Here we are looking at the GFS 2-meter temperature anomaly, and already this is about, we are looking at about now is about 12 p.m. Central Time, and then you can see these very blue and pink, you can see pinks in there. Those are very frigid temperatures, and if we move these about 12 hours from now, you can see some average temperatures in some spots, and a pretty big average temperature line. Also some above average temperatures over in the western part of the US, and in the northeast, sorry, not north, southeast, you can see below average temperatures. And there is this cold front that is supposed to come in about November 5th, early morning, and this will be bringing below average temperatures for the Midwest and Plains. Another cold front about November 7th. So these cold fronts are very close together, and this will be a very strong cold front. This will bring very cold temperatures for the plains and Midwest, and still you see this above average temperatures over in the western part of the US, and even maybe parts of the plains. And then another strong, not really as strong as that one, but another cold front moving in, very strong cold front actually, November 13th, and you can see very frigid temperatures with this one. Maybe even possibly some snow. I would have to look at the GFS model. But yeah, so that was your temperature anomaly for the next about 14 days. Here's the next 14 days in the GFS model of the precipitation, and probably a very tiny one, or a low will develop, but this is just possibly not a winter storm, but that will move off into Canada, and you can see a high pressure of cold air is going to develop over the Iowa area, and this will move southeast over into the Virginia area. And another cold high pressure will move. This is going to be a strong one that will move across it will develop in the Canada, and it will move across the Dakotas into the Minnesota, Wisconsin, and we'll do it kind of it will kind of go around Michigan and then come back down to New York, and we'll head off to the northeast. So you got some big rain for the Illinois across from the Dakotas to parts of Minnesota to parts of Iowa to Illinois to Ohio, and finally to Ohio, and then that will move off. And then this was a little more heavy rain. That was your 14-day forecast. Ooh, you can see possibly a winter storm about November 19th. This is not, I cannot go any farther, so no further information for that, but that is pretty long range. But if you are new, make sure to consider subscribing to this channel to not miss any of my videos, and also leave a like down below and comment. Also make sure to go check out the links down below, and stay safe.